Let's go.
Go, Junior.
Hey, guys.
Junior.
What's up?
Junior.
Junior.
Junior, what's up,
Hey,
Junior?
guys. How you guys feeling?
Doing
Great.
amazing. How are you?
Sexy.
Like $1,000,000. It's so cool, so cool. Actually, just finished orientation with a few people. There was people like Rin and Carla and Howard and Eileen and Lisa. Guys, how was your orientation with me? Not just the orientation, but how was your Affiliate Accelerator Live experience, your workshop experience? How was those 2 days with me that you took?
Totally awesome.
Guys,
Gina,
y'all
you're
can talk, it's
amazing.
okay.
Awesome. I learned a lot, and I learned that it is easy. Just don't overthink it. That's my issue. I overthink things.
Right.
You mean
My
both?
head just starts
How many-
to spin.
And this is good. How many of you guys also overthink things? Wiggle your hands.
Yeah,
How many
that's
of you guys
100% me.
overthink things,
Always.
overcomplicate things? Well, this is exactly why we do these trainings, because most of the times you're overcomplicating, you're overthinking, which is then keeping yourself in literally a rut. All right. So very, 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 very good. Who else also took just came back from orientation, took my class last weekend? Who else? Come on.
It's totally awesome. Learn so much. Learn that change is very possible. You can
Very
change
good.
yourself.
I absolutely love that. Right.
I learned
Change is
that
completely
sales is-
possible.
Sales is the main thing.
Yes, it's the main thing with affiliate marketing. All right. One more takeaway. Come on,
Just your
Lori.
thought
Show me what you
process,
got,
Junior.
Larry. Say that one more time.
I said just your thought process is absolutely amazing. It is mind blowing just to be able to be, across the screen from you and how you think. It changes everything.
Thank you so much for that. And again, one of the biggest things that I say, and I didn't even say it for myself, I actually took it from Myron Golden. If you want to be great at anything and you are currently not great at it, it's because your beliefs are out of whack. You need to take on the beliefs of someone else that is great at that thing, take on their beliefs, and eventually you'll be also great because it's something that they believe that's creating their success. But anyways, guys, today I have a super cool topic that I'm literally itching to talk about. I'm like literally itching. It's like so crazy. All right. How many of you guys have confidence issues? Wiggle your hands. I don't know. I have confidence problems. I'm nervous, anxiety. Okay, great. What if I were to tell you that by the end of this class, you will know exactly what to do to instantly develop confidence? Instantly, not a year from now, instantly. That's a bold freaking claim. How many of you guys want to instantly be able to develop confidence? Make some noise. Well, make some noise, even though you can't unmute.
Let's go.
Woo woo.
Make some noise in the chat. Like, whoa, so cool. Yeah, let's do this. All right, so great. That is the agenda today. I'm going to instantly teach you guys how to actually overcome and actually be able to develop confidence. This is going to be so crazy. It's actually something that I just learned, guys. And I'm like, literally been holding on to this for 3-4 days. I'm just so excited to be able to actually pour this out to you guys because it's like I've been using it and I've actually seen changes in my life. So I know what it's going to be able to do for you guys as well. So mind blowing. Now, before I actually get into that, I want to show off some people and congratulate some people for this for amazing week. I think you guys already did that though, correct?
Yes, we just finished that. We can
Okay,
do it
so
again.
I guess you guys just spent. Oh, we can, but I don't want to take up too much people's time. So I just want to congratulate Trey for this week. I owe Trey $1,400 in commissions. Guys, make it up for some Trey.
Oh, yeah, Trey, let's go. Let's
Oh
go.
yeah. That's
Right?
moist.
Natalie, $1,400 as well.
Woo-hoo. Let's go,
Oh
Natalie.
yeah. All right. Money magnet.
And we have one more big person, I believe, someplace over here. Kim O'Brien.
Wow. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
dang.
Nice.
Let's go,
Oh,
Kim.
Kim, let's go. See you in Mexico, $1,600. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Awesome. Very good. Danny.
Oh, snap.
Oh, okay. I thought she duplicated her thing. So I was just gonna be like, wait, what did you do, Danny? All right, anyways, so cool. So that's just a handful of people. We paid most of everyone out already on Friday. And this is just a handful of people that received some commissions that we're going to be sending out today as well for them. But I just want to show you guys it's just this easy for you to be able to make thousands of dollars with affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is not hard, it's easy. I just showed you a few $1,000s. If you guys notice, there was actually a few hundreds of dollars as well. We already paid out majority of those big bucks also. So now let's get into the moment that you guys are all waiting for. How can I instantly develop confidence? So let's first start by defining confidence. So confidence, right? The definition of confidence is the feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something, okay? So again, I'll say that one more time. The definition of confidence is the feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something. So how can I instantly develop confidence? I need to be able to rely or depend on someone or something. Does that make sense? But am I supposed to be relying on something or should I be able to rely on someone? That's the question. It should be someone. And now if I have to develop confidence by being able to rely on someone, then that someone should be me, myself. So for me to instantly develop confidence, I need to have the feeling or belief that I can rely on myself. Write that down. For me to develop confidence, right? Write this down. I want everyone to write this down. Very, very important. You have to know the definitions of words. You have to know how to actually work yourself around these things, right? Because if you can work yourself around it, then you can actually accomplish it. So the definition of confidence, the feeling or belief that I can rely on myself, right? The feeling or belief that I can rely on myself is how I develop confidence. Now, I've been kind of going through this, I guess, metamorphosis where I had a meeting with, okay, so I guess all the cards are out on the table. So I had a meeting with some of the people in my leadership team a few days ago. And this is how you know it's not planned, because everyone's looking at me like, what, Junior? What are you about to announce? Right? So I had a meeting with some of the people in my leadership team, and I was talking about me self-sabotaging myself. I was going to go on drugs. I was going to go on alcohol. I was going to go partying. I was going to go to McDonald's and fast foods. I was literally going to sleep in bed or stay in bed literally all day. So I wanted to show you guys some, but we all came to a consensus that I should not do that. And it would be horrible if I do that because there's a lot of other people that are looking at me as inspirations. And if I crash out like that, it'll probably do more harm than it would be doing good. But that still does not take away this concept that has reared itself to me and what I'm very, very excited for. Because the reason why most of you guys fail at certain things is because you're lacking confidence, right? You're lacking the ability to believe and rely on yourself. How do we fix this problem? So the reason why people fall into depression isn't because they're sad. It's because they stop believing in themselves. Like, correct or incorrect, anyone that has been going through depression, I'm okay with actually opening up about this and making this an open forum. People that go through depression came to a point where they stopped believing in themselves. And that's what let them slip into depression. Am I correct? Type it in the chat. If you feel like you've suffered from depression, did that literally define your depression, right? Yes, yes. It was like so mind-boggling, which is why I wanted to do this experience, because I knew that I can change the world with it. But I also feel like it can also change the world by being a positive role model and influencing and uplifting people as well. But confidence is the problem. And once you have confidence, you can eliminate things like depression or anxiety and all these other things. And it literally boils down to one thing: turning negatives into a positive. Most of the times, whenever anything negative happens to us, what do we normally do? We then go into this rabbit hole of self-contamination, self-sabotage, self-destruction, right? Anything goes bad, we normally just fuck it up. We quit, we stop, we just throw everything out of the window, right? My marriage fails, right? My marriage fails. You know what? Screw this. I can't trust people. This, that, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this person's life a living hell. I'm going to correct and correct, right? We normally, whenever we fail or anything negative comes in, we normally, our natural instincts is to pivot to self-sabotage or self-destruction, or I should say self-annihilation. But what if you can eliminate, what if you can have that negative, you can still have the negative, but what if you can eliminate the self-sabotage? So I came onto this term called implementation intention. And this is what I'm going to be talking about. Implementation intention. So it's a really, really simple statement. If and then, if and then, just those two words, if and then, can literally change your life. Now, I'm going to explain this to you guys. All right. I'm going to explain this to you guys. So, Trey wants to play baseball. Trey, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Trey wants to play baseball. Damn, this is going to be in training, by the way. Evelise, write this down. This needs to be in the Master Affiliate Marketing training, because I'm about to unleash some fireballs that I don't think I can actually do for Monday class. It has to be this right here. This is fucking crazy. Just take a picture of anything. So Trey, you're a baseball coach, or you're trying to learn baseball, correct?
Mhm.
Awesome. Very, very good. So I want you to tell me one thing that's going to the one thing that will make you quit baseball.
If I'm a coach or if I'm a player.
If you're playing, the one thing that'll make you quit baseball, like you're a fucking toddler, you're 12 years old, one thing that'll make you stop playing baseball.
Pull my hamstring.
You pulled your hamstring.
Yep.
Right. So, and that'll make you quit baseball for good. Just say
Possibly.
yes, it's okay.
Yes.
All right. So great. So Trey, hey Trey, do you have that bracelet on your hand? Because I think you can say it and not me. Trey is a little. Who has the bracelet? Come on, one of you guys know what I'm talking about.
I got the background if you want the background.
A little
Well, yeah, he can do the background actually.
Right. So Trey is a little B word, right? So he said,
Yeah.
once I pull my hamstring, right, I'm just gonna quit baseball. Right. But now here's the thing. What happens to Trey's confidence the moment that he quits baseball? Does it go up or does it go down?
Down.
It goes down. It goes way down. Right. Now, check this out. Now, if Trey says, if I pull, like he already plans for this, right? And this is about planning failure, right? Having a planned failure. It's okay to plan failure when you know your course of action. So for instance, Trey, if I pull my hamstring, I'm going to do this. If I pull my hamstring, then I'm going to do 5 jumping jacks and I'm going to get back in the game. Now, at the moment, Trey's probably going to experience pain, and Trey's probably not going to want to continue. He's not going to want to do it. But how do you think Trey's going to feel about himself the moment that he follows through with his plan? Is his confidence going to go up, or is his confidence going to go down? It's going to go way up, because now he's starting to believe in himself. If Trey says one thing, Trey does it. And over time, we're going to start seeing these ripples. How many of you guys want to know how I stopped drinking alcohol? With your hands. Oh, see, this is interesting. Just to show you guys, I'm human just like you guys also. So you want to know how I stopped drinking alcohol? Great. I stopped drinking alcohol by utilizing this exact same strategy. So I mean, utilizing this strategy will not only boost your confidence, but you will finally have control over your life again. So my statements were, because I didn't want to drink alcohol anymore, if I go to a place where they're serving alcohol beverages, then I'm going to order sparkling water with lemon. See, because habits are really hard to break, extremely hard to break. And if we're just leaving it up to our conscious or unconscious mind to break the habit by itself and our own willpower to break these habits, we're going to fail. How many of you guys tried to break a habit but fucking failed? Wiggle your hands. Failed horribly, right? And that's just because we're using our willpower. We're not using this method. We can turn these negative things into positivity. If this happened, we can plan for things to not go the way that we want it to go. If I have a masturbation habit, for the fucking guys in here, if I have a problem with masturbation, every time I think about masturbating, you know what I'll do? Then I'll go and take a cold shower. I'm sorry. People are like, Junior, you kind of lost me there. Right? But seriously, guys, anything that you want to do, you can have a contingency plan. And that's what I'm trying to get to. You are going to fail. Life is not linear. You're not going to just, no problems ever. Plan for your failures, but instead of self-sabotaging when you hit failure, plan your success. For me, the reason why I don't have to relapse and smoke weed and all those other things, if I feel like the urges of smoking weed, what would I do? Then I just fucking go work. Distract myself. Does that make sense? If I'm feeling tired and I want to go to sleep, right? I'm doing this project. If I'm feeling tired and I want to go to sleep, then I'm going to go do 10 push-ups, 20 push-ups, and then get back up and go back to work. If affiliate marketing is not working for me, then I'll keep going. Then I'll find another coach or another trainer to help me. Don't just say, if affiliate marketing doesn't work, then I fucking suck. And then I'm gonna sit down in my shit and just keep stirring it. Does that make sense? And over time, not even over time, instantly, the moment that you start following through with everything that you say, how do you think you start feeling for yourself? What does your belief in yourself look like? The moment you actually start following through with the things that you said you were going to do, what does your level of belief look like? How much does your belief in yourself improves? Now, this is going to change your life. And the reason why is because if you're not even confident in yourself, how can other people be confident in you? And if others are not confident in you, what opportunities are you going to be given to be able to change your life? It's literally, it works hand in hand. I think this is phenomenal. Implementation, intention. And how are you guys going to be utilizing? So I want to do some exercises with you guys. All right. So this class is about action. I'm going to take 5 people. Right? I want to take 5 people, right? Can we 5 people to raise their hands and be my volunteers? All right, Heather, because Heather's dancing like a monkey. I'll take Danny. I see Arky here, so I'll take Arky. I'll take Tony and I'll take Yali. All right, can you guys pin everyone that I just stated? Danny, awesome, very, very cool. Yali, what is one problem that you're dealing with right now that has a failure mechanism to it? So the same thing like Trey, right? Where I said baseball, the only thing that'll make me quit would be if I pull a hamstring. So what is it that you want to commit to? Let's try it like that. What is it? So first, what do you commit, right? So 3 questions. What do you commit to? Number 1. Number 2, what will cause, oh shit, I'm not sharing my screen. Oh, golly. That's okay. I'd rather them see it, right? What do you commit to? Second question, what will cause you to fail? And 3, what is your plan? See, people always plan for success, but sometimes, guys, we also have to plan for failure. What is your plan if you fail, right? Because if we don't plan for failure, when failure does happen, which sometimes is inevitable, we'll self-destruct, we get depressed, we get anxiety, we lose our confidence, we feel down. How many of you guys ever felt like that because you lost something, because you didn't plan to fail and you thought everything was going to work out your way and you just bombed it, and then you felt down, you felt depressed, you felt defeated, you felt weak, right? So we all have those things, okay? So great. Sweetheart, Yali,
Okay.
what do you commit to?
I commit to myself, the commitment with myself.
What is it that you
And
commit to?
I commit to work on my bad habits, because if there's one thing that could lead me to failure is mainly procrastination, which is something that
Yali,
Yes.
I love you. I love you, Yali. But I need definiteness, right? You're not being definite. What are you committing to? I commit to myself. I commit to do my toenails and my fingernails every week. Like, what are you committing to? What is that? What is the thing? What problem do you have that you want to solve? What are you committing to?
I'm committing to changing the reality of my life, which is
What
breaking
reality? There we
free.
go. Very good. Uh-huh.
by breaking free from what is making me unhappy, which is my current job, and not having the opportunity to live fully.
All right. So what do you want to commit to? So you want to commit to quitting your job?
Correct.
Okay. Very good. Jeez Louise. What? So my commitment is quitting my job. How long are you giving yourself to quit your job? Because you can't have just a statement. You also need to have a time frame, right? Because quitting your job could now be a forever thing, or you need to have a time frame.
6 months.
All right, quitting my job in 6 months. All right, now what will cause you to fail?
Procrastination, just not, moving, hustling, or making a change.
Okay,
Just getting stuck.
procrastination. All right, how do you procrastinate? Because again, procrastination is too broad. I need definiteness. I need What do you do when you procrastinate? Do you pick your nose? Do you?
I procrastinate by maybe sitting on my bed watching TV instead of doing other things that are going to improve.
All right, sweetheart, this is perfect. What will cause you to fail? Watching TV on my bed. Hold on. Because I feel what? Because you feel what? What feeling? What are you? Unmotivated. Very good. Watching TV on my bed because I feel unmotivated. Very good. So quitting my job in 6 months is my thing. This is what I want to commit to. And the only reason that I would fail is because I'm watching TV on my bed because I feel unmotivated. Now, this is how this thing works. If this happens, if I find myself watching TV on my bed because I feel unmotivated, right? If I keep falling down this habit, right, I'm going to break my own confidence, right? Because I'm not going to quit my job, right? So I'm going to lose my own confidence just because I'm not doing the thing that I said I wanted to do, right? And then when 6 months come, I feel even twice as worse. So I'm like, oh, fuck, all this thing just wastes my time. Great, so cool. So watching TV on my bed because I feel unmotivated, that's your coping mechanism, right? So now what your statement is going to be is, I want to be quitting my job in 6 months. But if I find myself watching TV on my bed because I feel unmotivated, then I do what? So whenever you're going to sit down on your bed to go watch TV, what actions are you going to take that's going to get you back up here, back on track? What actions are you going to take?
Set a plan for myself and stop doing that, sitting around.
Sweetheart, no.
Just move.
I need definiteness. You don't talk with definiteness. I need definite, sweetie. I can sit down and say I have a plan and I'm eating freaking corn chips. That's not definite. What am I doing? Definite. Sweetheart, come on with it. Come on. What are you doing? This ain't hard, sweetie. Come on.
Take action.
What
Take
action? Definiteness. I need definiteness. What action?
Stop watching TV. Stop doing the things that are procrastinating, that are not letting me to.
All right. I'll do this one for you, okay?
What I
So
want
that
to do.
you'll see what I'm talking about. I'll do this one for you. Don't worry. So I want to quit my job in 6 months, right? Now, whenever I find myself watching TV on my bed because I feel unmotivated, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go outside and walk for 30 minutes. So now what I'm doing here is I'm deflecting this, right? What will cause me to fail? I'm deflecting that. So instead of me doing the thing that will cause me to fail, right, which is completely inevitable because it's a habit that we already have, I'm going to deflect it and notice, I'm going to be aware of it. Whenever I'm doing this thing or whenever I'm planning or thinking of doing this thing, then I'm just going to go do something else. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
That will be more constructive of my time or more productive of my time. All right, let's try this one more time. Tony, what do you want to commit to? Tony Adamitres. Adamites. There we go.
Can you hear me now?
What's going on? What do you want to commit to?
I want to commit to more money and my wife retiring within a year.
Retire my wife within a year.
Yes.
All right. What will cause you to fail?
Not putting in the work or just procrastinating because I feel burned out and I need rest. Just failing to do the work, not following
What
the
work?
instructions of the program.
All right, not following instructions, feeling burnt out, not following instructions. Okay. So now whenever I feel myself feeling burnt out and not following instructions, I need a default. So whenever I notice that and that's in my face, holy shit, I'm not following instructions and I'm feeling burnt out, what is my default? Because if I don't have a default, what's going to happen is I'm just going to stay in this. I'm going to keep feeling burnt out. I'm going to keep not following instructions. I need to have a course of correction, pretty much. All right. So this is what level 2 is, like seeing it. So I have a course of correction. So Tony, you're up. What is your plan?
The third question, the plan if I fail.
Yes.
I would sit down with my mentor in this program or my mentor, my sponsor, my program of spirituality, tell them what's going on and try to find where I failed and figure out what I can do to fix it.
Are you talking about my program?
Yes and no.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Anyways, what is your plan if you fail? What is your plan?
sit down with my
I don't,
mentor.
I don't think, I don't think that that would be a good plan. It's not sustainable, because if you have
Okay.
to sit down and wait to get into someone's schedule, that's what happens when you don't get in their schedule. What happens then? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I need you to take responsibility. What are you
There-
going to do? When you're feeling burnt out and you find yourself not following instructions, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I guess just get up and go back to work. I don't know.
Okay, you could do that, but then you're gonna feel burnt out right back again. You're gonna go right back to the same exact loop. What are you gonna do? Okay,
I don't
you
know.
can have,
I don't know, maybe go work out at the gym, get some rest, and come back to it fresh and energized.
all right, there you go. Okay, get some rest or go to the gym. Does that make sense, guys? Heather, what do you commit to? You're muted, sweetie.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't unmute for a second. I commit to quitting smoking before I go to Cancun in August.
Sweetheart, I already answered you this question in our one-on-one. I said I can help you quit smoking, but you have to want to quit smoking. Are you
Yes.
ready to
What-
quit smoking?
I am ready to quit smoking now.
Are you sure? I can literally help you quit smoking today. Are you sure that you want to quit smoking, sweetheart?
Yes.
Are you 1,000% sure? Like, sweetheart, again, don't let me force you into anything. I don't want to force you. You have to, are you sure that you want to quit smoking? Don't
Yes.
say you're sure if you're not.
No, I'm sure. I've been coughing up a lot, which is kind of disgusting, and I don't want to be a disgusting person. So, yes,
So you don't want to be a disgusting person.
correct.
And now that you're smoking, you're starting to feel like a disgusting person, correct?
Yes, correct.
And you don't want to be a disgusting person. Well, you shouldn't, because you're a beautiful person. So I don't think you should be disgusting. So what will cause you to fail? All right. What will cause you to fail? What will cause you to go back to smoking?
It would be what normally causes me to pick up a cigarette is boredom and stress.
Okay. Boredom or stress. All right. Whenever I feel bored or stressed, and let's add right here, and random urges, right? Boredom or stress and random urges. Whenever I have these things, what am I going to commit to? What am I going to be doing? If this happens, then this happens.
Okay, I am going to do something else. Whenever I feel a need for a cigarette, I'm going to do 10 sit-ups, or I'm going to go and grab a carrot and eat that.
I like that one. Just make sure you pack your fridge full of carrots.
Yes. And I love
Whenever I
carrots.
feel bored and have random urges, I will, or what about peanuts? Munch on some peanuts. Because
Peanuts
you look
too.
really weird in a plane with a bunch of carrots in your hand.
Yes.
All right. Munch on peanuts. All right. So what's going to happen is this. So if Heather has, or if any of these things happen, right, you guys are going to get a moment of, actually, I should do everyone first. Guys, are we all seeing the drift? Are we all catching the drift? Type in the chat, yes, Junior, I'm actually understanding this a little bit more. Now that I'm seeing, yes. All right. Amazing. So cool. All right. Who else? Arky, what do you commit to? You're muted. Okay, I got you.
Well, Junior, what I commit to is to, in the next 12 months, to buy a home for my parents in New York City.
Buy a home for my parents. And what will cause you to fail at this?
Not taking actions, Junior, like, I don't know, being on the phone, doing something else, getting distracted by, I don't know, social media.
Social media. Let's do this. Scrolling on social media. Okay. Now, what is your course of action whenever you find yourself scrolling on social media?
I'm gonna say play some music and work out for between 30 minutes to 45 minutes and get back to it. That's what I love working out. So
All right. And one more, Danny.
Okay, I'm unmuted now. I'm committed to establishing a solid routine for myself within the next month.
What happened to them at time?
I'm committed to establishing a solid routine for myself within the next month, like a day-by-day routine.
Okay, establishing a routine. Okay. And what will cause you to fail? What will cause you to not follow your routine?
Oversleeping, watching TV, scrolling social media, drinking.
Okay. Damn, you have a lot of fucking things here, sweetie. Come on.
I have some bad habits that I'm trying to kick.
Oversleeping. So each of these, sweetheart, you're gonna have to, like, each of these different things, these are different things. You get what I'm saying? Oversleeping, drinking, right? Damn, I should have probably did you first, but I'm happy that you were actually last because this is really, really oversleeping, drinking, scrolling, and what else you said?
TV.
TV. Now you have all these different things that will stop you or take you away from this thing. You have 4 different things. Now, what you cannot do is do one thing to solve all 4 of these things. You cannot do that. All right. Now, what you can do is every time you feel like oversleeping, you can do one specific thing. Every time you feel like drinking, you can do one specific thing. Every time you feel like scrolling on Instagram or wherever, you can do one specific thing. And TV, same exact thing, do one specific thing. So whenever you feel like drinking, what are you planning on doing?
Leave the situation because
That's not
typically instead of
sustainable.
okay.
It's not
let's see.
sustainable.
If I feel like drinking, I'll go outside and go for a walk. Just get myself out of the environment, you know?
All right, yeah, go for a walk. No, go for a walk is good. But certain situation, you may not be able to escape the environment. So if you can't escape to the environment, what's going to happen? You're just going to go and drink. You got what I'm saying?
Yeah, because and it's kind of hard because I work at a bar. So I'm trying to also think how I can get away from that because I have to stay at the bar. You know what I mean?
Well, perfect, sweetheart. Like, check this out. Whenever I feel like getting a drink, I go and I drink sparkling water.
Yeah. Yes. And we have a soda machine that literally has soda water. I can make myself a soda water with lime.
Exactly. Perfect. All right. What are you planning on doing every time you feel like oversleeping?
Probably set my phone because my phone's my alarm. Set it across the room so I'm forced to get up and turn it off every morning.
You're still gonna go back to sleep. If I am oversleeping, then what am I gonna do?
Instead of oversleeping?
Yes,
is what you're
instead.
saying?
What are you gonna
Get up and take a cold shower.
Very good. Right? Take a shower. Whenever I feel like oversleeping, I take a shower. And so on and so forth. Now, check this out. This is the only issue with this, right? I'll just make this a little bit smaller so you guys can all like see everything, full picture. All right? Now, here's the thing. There's going to be a delay. There's a delay here. And in this period right here, there's going to be a delay. All right? Because you're unconsciously, because of habits, because of other things, you are going to unconsciously just naturally go to your number 2. You're going to unconsciously just go to the thing, right? I'm just going to oversleep, or I'm going to drink, or I'm going to, go back to my random urges. I'm going to just unconsciously go back to these things, right? But what's going to happen is here, 5 seconds, right? And this is my trick, right? You cannot say that anyone ever taught you this before, because this is my trick, right? Hold, breath, right? So you hold your breath for 5 seconds. So you breathe in, breathe out. And then now that you're aware of yourself, you're aware, right? You just brought awareness. Now you go do your number 3. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's not going to happen naturally. It's not going to happen normally, or else it would always be happening normally. Heather, hey, I don't want to smoke. So you know what? I'm just going to be munching on peanuts. That's just my normal thing. That will never happen normally. It will only happen normally once she brings awareness to the trigger, right? All of these things, right, are triggers. These are all of our triggers. So we need to be aware of it. What triggers our failure, which triggers our downward spiral, and attack it. And all you have to do, again, hold your breath for 5 seconds, because you're going to have to do this for practice. Hold your breath for 5 seconds, and then just immediately do your then. So this is going to work out best for you guys if you pre-plan this, pre-plan your failure. Pre-plan your failure. If this happens, then this happens. So that you don't have to think about it. It just becomes natural body movement for you at a point in time. And that, guys, is how each and every one of you guys can instantly develop confidence. Because while you're doing this, you're going to realize that you have the control. You have the ability to influence your own outcome. You have the ability to influence your own outcome. And with that ability comes immense amount of confidence. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed class. Thank you guys so much for your time. And I'll see you guys later. Take care.
Thank you so
you,
much.
Junior.
Thank you so much.